Warning, the following video is not suitable for children 13 and under. It is about adult-related themes such as high-end collecting, traveling, and other similar items. It contains adult content and adult language. Besides, children 13 and under aren't supposed to be on fucking YouTube anyway. I'm Mr. X and this is the Xtreme Channel. Welcome to Xtreme Xpos in the month of December. This is a monthly segment where we discuss the exciting things upcoming with the Xtreme Channel in the next month. We go over things like fun events, travels, happenings, new purchases arriving in the Collectible collection. Lots of really cool stuff. But before we start, I'm going to ask three favors of you. Favor number one, please go ahead and hit subscribe if you never have before. If you have hit subscribe or you're doing it for the first time, go ahead and make sure you have that bell hit so you get a notification anytime these videos drop. Doesn't mean you have to watch them. Yes, you do. Number two, go ahead and comment below what Xtreme Xpos, what do you have coming in the month of December? Do you have a trip coming up? Are you doing something really cool? Are you buying something really extreme? A new car? Do you have a new statue arriving? A new collectible? What's going on? Last favor, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and give a thumbs up to the video right now. It actually helps the channel visibility. I would ask you to do a thumbs down, but the few people that do that on every single video, because it's the same guys or girls on every video, sometimes they do it in the first 20 seconds something's been posted. So they drop what they're doing to give a thumbs down. Even on videos like Happy Thanksgiving or hey, I'm giving away $3,000 worth of stuff, they give thumbs down, which must mean they really dislike me. I don't know why. I like them. Or I like you, because I guarantee they're watching right now. Even though you're kind of a pathetic coward, I do like you. But everyone else, give a thumbs up. And let's buckle in. And let's figure out what is happening with the Xtreme Channel in December 2019. Hey, Xtreme followers. That doesn't work, does it? Sounds like I'm calling you swallowers, which are better than spitters. But, hey, Xtreme people, Mr. X, Xtreme Xpos, December 2019. Normally we cover 4 subjects. We cover what's going to happen with the channel, which we're going to talk about. We cover extreme travels. We cover extreme happenings. We're going to mix those two together because there's not really a lot. And then we cover extreme arrivals. Statues that are coming in the month of December, and I think this is my biggest month ever. A lot of the November ones didn't come in, or they're coming in this week, but yeah. So let's just jump right in with the Xtreme Channel, what's going to happen on the channel in December 2019. A lot of things going on. First, I highly anticipate we are going to hit the 5K sub giveaway, so I will fashion a video on that. Right now, as of today, we're about 500 subs off, so that should happen pretty quick. We're growing pretty fast. I've removed the sub count, so you can't see it. Just kind of fun for me, not for you. We are going to do a couple really cool videos. I don't want to reveal what they are, because a lot of times when I launch a video, a fellow YouTuber launches the exact same video after they see it. So if I tell you what it is, they might do their own and launch it before I do. However, one of the things you will see, I'm going to do it no matter what. I'm going to do at least one room tour. I've been waiting on something that was supposed to arrive in October to temporarily complete the throne room, or the throne area. And I have 3 thrones arriving, which we're going to talk about. So we will do a room tour of some type for sure. We have a couple new segments. We do have an Xtreme Travels. I'm going to do a full resort review from the place I recently was. I've never done one before, but I watch them all the time, so that's going to be part of the channel. I go to the resorts all the time. I just never review them. I'm going to review some of my extreme happenings in the month of November. Some were really cool. And last thing, we're going to continue extreme topics. I don't think my new co-host is going to make it in December, but contractually he has to starting in January. So there will be an extreme topics that I'm going to fly solo. Second item we're going to cover is extreme happenings and travels in the month of December. First, traveling. We don't have too much going on. I'm going home. Not telling you where home's from. My home, my wife's home. Visit the parents. Going to do the Christmas thing. Speaking of Christmas, we're going to celebrate Christmas. It is that time of the year when Santa and his reindeer followed that star to find, the elves around this little baby, and they brought him frankincense, myrrh. I don't even remember what else. So we're going to go ahead and celebrate baby Jesus. We have a trip, or I have a trip to Dallas. Not really a big deal. Going to fly to Dallas for a couple days, which will probably be nice because it's freezing outside right now, and hopefully it won't be freezing there. But otherwise, no really big events, like 3 or 4 big holiday parties and dinners. But obviously that is not coverage for you guys, but you can imagine what Mr. X is like there. I'm either really outgoing and loud, probably obnoxious loud, or very subdued and, cool, hanging back, something like that. But yeah, so not a lot going on in the month of December, but I think it fills up enough with the holidays anyway. Okay, let's jump in for the reason a lot of you are watching is Extreme Arrivals. So I'm a big collector of Xtreme Collectibles, and we have a ton of stuff arriving in December, and everything that comes I review. If it's a brand new piece, I try and drop that review right away. If it's not, it goes in the backlog for rainy days, and I have quite a few already in the backlog. But I always review them right after I unbox them for the most part. So let's go ahead and start with categorizing them, just to kind of sort it out. I mentioned this briefly yesterday in the video. It's easier for me and probably for you if you kind of know what's going on. But let's start I have a lot of Alien and Predator pieces arriving. That's really exciting, and a few of these are arriving at the today or tomorrow I think. So first one is the finally long anticipated Alien dog from Prime 1. The reviews on this are fantastic. People got the first batch already. I cannot wait to have him. I'm going to put him where the loader is for now, just temporarily, because I think he's too tall to fit in the cabinet. Too tall. But he is going to be awesome. I can't wait. He may be one of the best pieces I've gotten all year, based on everything else I see. Another Predator, Alien vs. Predator piece is the long-anticipated diorama 1/3 scale by Franco. Should ship in December. Most of the custom factories, this is a custom piece, had some delays due to the environmental inspections. There was no exception here, but they're still hoping it'll ship out in December. I'd be okay if you waited. And I think we're going to do shipping by container, so it might even budge into January a little bit. But this guy is just awesome looking. The other piece, you've seen this before, they announced the other day, it should be shipping by the end of the year, is the Wolverine vs. Predator. Very nervous about this piece. First time buying from this factory. They specialize in Predator pieces, so I don't know how it's going to look, but I love Predator and I love Wolverine, so I had to jump on him. Quarter scale, awesome. Two of my other favorite characters, as you guys know, are Venom and Hulks. So I have a whole bunch of Venom and Hulks coming. Here's we're going to put those together in a category because there's actually a statue that has both of them, which we'll save for the end. So first, this Venom right here should be arriving any day. I've paid shipping on it. Really excited. This is kind of a creature-esque Venom. It actually has 2 different torsos. I'm just showing one here. First time buying from this commission group, but it looks fantastic. Next one, I said it was supposed to arrive last month, but now collectors are getting it. Again, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Softball Venom 1/5 scale, no base, made from PVC, I believe. Quite a bit cheaper, only like 150 bucks. My Lethal Protector Venom, if you guys have watched before, should be getting on the container. They're waiting on paperwork. It's probably not going to be December, even though I'm talking about it. But we'll hope for December. I highly doubt it. So you'll see that again in January probably. Hulks, we have the INF Hulk. I talked to them. It should be shipping out in November, and it hasn't, so I'm assuming it's going to arrive in December. Going to go great with the INF Venom. Again, all the Hulks and Venoms go to my office. And in transit right now is Sideshow Gladiator Hulk. Stoked about this one. Looks fantastic. Jumped on board. And I will do a review once he arrives. And then the combo one I was telling you guys about, I have a Hulk vs. Venom. This is custom. I believe it's quarter scale. It's either 1/5 or 1/4 scale. I have to double check. Couldn't resist my two of my favorite characters battling each other. And this is from a group that I have many pieces on order and many pieces from. I'll tell you more when I actually get it in to review it. Next group, believe it or not, are all custom pieces, and they are all throne pieces. You guys know I'm a throne collector. I'm planning on doing a series of just thrones, kind of like I did Wolverine a while ago. And you've seen this one over and over. Supposed to ship in October, but Mr. Sinister on Throne, it better ship in December because I paid for full in it in October 1st. You know, so hopefully it comes. It looks fantastic. It's quarter scale. The first three here are all quarter scale. And then another villain on Throne. I'm getting another Loki on Throne. And if you guys recall, I have another Loki on Throne. It was one of the first reviews I ever did. But this one looks fantastic too. I don't know. We're going to do an Xtreme between them. But very cool concept, Loki on Throne. And you know what? This is going to look perfect next to the Thor on Throne I have arriving. This one I just paid in full. They said it's ready to ship, so it should be coming really soon. Awesome concept. It's called Unworthy Thor. And then next is a Doctor Doom. So kind of a funny character. This is more 1/5, 1/6, so quite a bit smaller. I don't know if he's going to go with my Thrones or next to my Bat Duck. I could put him either way. So very cool piece, should be shipping. This next category, and I just kind of lumped all these together, is licensed pieces. You saw a few licensed pieces earlier, but this is the remaining licensed pieces, so let's leave it at that. So these were actually licensed by an official entity, whether it's Marvel or Universal or whoever that is. So let's kick it off. Prime One's 1/3 scale Wonder Woman from the Justice League movie is supposed to be coming. And I have the ultimate version with the two torsos. I did see some initial pictures that I'm not 100% happy on, but I only saw one. So I'm not one of those people that freaks out off of one picture like so many people are. Also arriving is the Prime One Aquaman. Very cool. And if you guys saw the video yesterday, you know I canceled the Flash and Superman. But still excited to get this piece. And just like last month, Prime One's Poison Ivy is supposed to be shipped by December, and I've seen production pictures, so I'm confident it'll be here. Heavily anticipated piece by a whole lot of collectors. These are all 1/3 scale, and Prime One just kills DC 1/3. It's what they're best at. I have a custom Juggernaut coming. This has been with the painter for a long time. It actually has been stuck in customs of the originating company for 2.5 weeks now, so that's kind of concerning, but I'm confident it will come. And what's really cool is I was able to nab the Sideshow exclusive Juggernaut as well at a steal. I got it below retail. Very excited. I wasn't planning on getting it because I have another Juggernaut already, and plus the one I showed before, plus there's another Juggernaut diorama I saw that I want, and I only need 1 or 2 Juggernauts, plus another concept was just revealed. It's crazy. But we will do an Xtreme of this one versus the previous one because I think they're both so unique and they're both quarter scale, and I might throw my Halama one in there as well. Next piece, this is supposed to ship in December or January, is Sideshow's Logan. It's supposed to ship in December or January, so Sideshow's been doing a really good job with timetables recently, so I'm very hopeful on this. If not, it's no big deal because I haven't redone my Wolverine displays completely, but it'd be cool to see that. Another piece, this was on yesterday's video, is Iron Studios 1/10 scale Professor X. This is kind of my, to whet my appetite, to tease me for the Sentinel diorama, but it'd be neat to get. And speaking of that, the XM Studios X-Men diorama is supposed to ship. And I don't know what I'm going to do about this because I have no place to put it. I only have put down a small down payment on it, so I could get away from it. And I'm ordering the Iron Studios one. So I want your guys' advice. What should I do with this? Should I keep it? Should I don't know where I'm going to put it. If I get it, reselling it would be almost impossible because I'm sure shipping is going to be $1,500 just for shipping. But this piece coming in, give me your advice on what I should do with it. If you guys have checked your calendars, Q4 ends in December. XM, Groot and Rocket are listed for Q4. Really excited because I have Star-Lord, I have a custom Drax, and I think these would go great with it. Quarter scale, XM, Groot and Rocket. Also should be shipping any day. I just spoke to the distributor. XM Bane Samurai was supposed to come in November. He didn't. I did get Deathstroke, and I have a replacement for Deathstroke for those of you guys that have watched that video. They're sending me a whole brand new one, which is awesome. But XM Bane Samurai, quarter scale. Now I just need to find XM Poison Ivy. Another December to January piece is Sideshow's new premium format Spider-Man. So quarter scale Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm keeping this or not. I'm probably going to risk it and get it in hand and see if I like it and then send it back if I don't, which I rarely do, but kind of thinking that might be the route to go with that. My Spider-Man pieces are no longer behind me. They're over there. These next three pieces are from Pop Culture Shock Toys, and all of them are listed to come in Q3 of 2019, which it's Q4 is almost over. So I don't know why they're not here. They're not on their weekly newsletter of being shipped from the factory. So I don't have a lot of faith, but shit, they were supposed to be here already. So, and they haven't updated it. I've reached out to Sideshow, who's distributing for them, and they say they don't know either. Thanks. First one is, you've seen this before, Raiden, quarter scale, Mortal Kombat Raiden. This looks fantastic. Really exciting. Also, video game related, I have Ultimate Guile coming with the multiple torsos and switch outs. It's supposed to ship by December. Quarter scale. I have a ton of Street Fighter pieces next to my MAME unit. Really, really cool. And then also their Dungeons and Dragons, Kaluth, I think it's pronounced, Dragon was supposed to ship already. So I'm wondering where that's at. I have dragons at my office. You guys have seen me review 2 of them, I think. Also, Tweeterhead Pennywise was supposed to ship like in August or September. Then they delayed it till October. Now they're saying December. But you know the old adage, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. So I don't have a lot of faith. They said this was going to ship in December, but who knows. Also, from Chronicle Collectibles, my Labyrinth door knockers never came. I told you I was putting these on my office doors because my wife won't let me drill into the doors at home. But yeah, wondering where that's at. So hopefully they arrive. They were supposed to. And supposedly Thanos from Queen Studios bust is supposed to arrive. I really am nervous about this one because I don't know why I'm nervous. Queen Studios is great, but we'll see. It's coming, so we'll see. That's what she said. All right, so moving on, we're about halfway done with the Xtreme arrivals, and I have 2 more categories left. This next one is custom kits. So, for example, that Juggernaut I showed you earlier that was painted, it came as a kit. And these are kits I bought a long time ago. I try to get out of the game of kits. Kits are unpainted statues. They come unpainted and you have to find a painter. And it's very difficult to find a painter who's very good, reputable, and reliable. And when you do, they're usually backed up for over a year and they're not cheap. But these are all kits that are being shipped from the manufacturer. So I will not have them in hand because I'm sending them to different painters. But first are 2 different Magnetos, and here's the whole screen just to show you close. These are done by my favorite sculptor, one of my favorite sculptors, if not my favorite sculptor. Again, they come as kits, so I need to get them painted. Very, very cool. You guys saw this last month. It did ship to the painter. So Silver Surfer, I don't know if it'll get done this month. That'd be awesome if it did. I love Silver Surfer. This one is also by Franco, who did my, not the Silver Surfer I recently reviewed, but the previous one. This is quarter scale. These are all quarter scale, 1/4 scale. And a Black Panther. This one I bought on impulse, and I'm going to do an extrumble between this and XM Black Panther because I already have that, and I'm only going to keep one of them. Avengers line, I'm trying to only keep one of each character, but pretty excited. Don't know if I'll receive him or not. This next one I know I won't receive, but it is shipping from the factory, is Logan Soldier. And this has tons of switch outs, bone claws, metal claws, all the above. Helmeted, unhelmeted, cigar, very, very cool looking. Gonna ship to the painter, excited to have him. So next are custom pieces that are supposed to arrive in December. And the majority of these I feel extremely confident they will because I've paid shipping and I know the production is complete, which usually is not the case. Usually it's they're supposed to ship and they haven't, but most of these I feel very strongly about. I think all of them actually. Maybe one or two I'm not. First one is a Chibi X-Men, that's how I pronounce it, Chibi X-Men diorama. Little cute diorama. This will look awesome next to the Iron Studios or the XM Studios one, but so funny, so cute, so cool. It says it's 1/5 scale, but I think it's smaller than that. She did not say that. Next one, again, supposed to ship in October, was an Age of Apocalypse custom Magneto. I'm showing it again. Here's an up close with all the different switch outs. They said production was done in October, but again, it's part of the dangers of the custom game, and I talked about this in my statue collecting for dummies. Another one, you've seen my intro. If you saw my custom Psylocke vs. Sentinel piece, it goes with that line. It's the Cyclops vs. Sentinel. Very dynamic, very cool, very different. It's going to be my second Cyclops, my second custom Cyclops, quarter scale. I think everything we talk about moving forward is quarter scale. Yes, it is. Also, a Wolf Killer Wolverine is coming. Very, very cool looking piece. I'm not showing you the best portrait. There's actually a better portrait, but I couldn't get a picture that I could share. Very excited about that. You guys saw this last month. It didn't ship. They said it should ship by the end of the year. A Clark Kent Superman transformation out of a phone booth, and this guy is huge. It may be bigger than 1/4 scale, but it's supposed to be 1/4 scale. Very excited to get it. And I have another Clark Kent one coming probably in a few months. And the other Clark Kent one I have coming is by the same group with these. These are shipping right now. It is Joker from Jack Nicholson, 1989 Batman. You guys saw this last month, but it is shipping now. And then I have the Mime version, which I think only 10 of those were made. These have so many switch outs, it's ridiculous. I think they have like 5 switch outs for each arm. It's just crazy. Another DC piece is a traditional Batman. And here I'm showing the unmasked version because I think it's an awesome, awesome Bruce Wayne portrait. So obviously it comes with a masked version as well, but it's going to be my only blue Batman, believe it or not. Next one is from the group that recently did the Mike Myers I reviewed that I posed wrong, is a Gamorrean Guard. So right now, really the only Gamorrean Guard out there is the Sideshow Mythos, which is only 1/5 scale, and it's twice the retail price, or 3 times the retail price. So I jumped on board with this one. He looks fantastic, and he'll go with the Star Wars line. And last is an accessory. I have a Thanos blade that is supposed to be shipping in helmet. So this is going to go with my Thanos on throne. There was about 3 different options out there in the custom world for these. I like this one the best. Very, very cool looking one. So that's it, guys. We got through them all. I hope you enjoyed it. And now the best part, like I said, if you haven't commented below what you have coming, please comment right now what you have coming, whether it's a statue or a major purchase or just a cool event or a trip. Please let me know, please share. Please look through the other comments and see what everyone else is doing. So really appreciate you guys watching. Tomorrow is, I don't know what's launching tomorrow. It might be Sideshow Gladiator Hulk. That's either tomorrow or the next day. So stay tuned, make sure to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.